Once upon a dune, in a desert long ago, in the antecedent of Eden, there was nothing green to grow. No, there wasn't much to say about that endless sandy shore. Just one thing small and wonderful you've never seen before. It was here the fabled Phasmin took upon the salt simoon. There was a bug, looked like a stick, here, there, once upon a dune. This is the story of how he discovered the very first tree. When he saw it, he was filled with joy. He ran to it and began to climb, only to find that he had disturbed another stick bug. "I'm sorry, I didn't realize there were other stick bugs here," said Gustav. His new friend laughed and then pulled Gustav into the tree. Gustav was startled to realize that it was not, in fact, a tree, but a large group of stick bugs. He was even more startled to realize that his new friend had just saved his life. A reptile climbed over them. Gustav sat in silence for several hours until finally the reptile began drifting off to sleep. Gustav decided he should continue on his way. His brothers glared. "We cannot let you leave." "I am thirsty," said Gustav. "What do you drink?" "We pray," said his brother, looking to the sky. "I'm hungry. What do you eat?" "We wait," said his brother, staring hungrily at the lizard who was falling deeper and deeper into sleep. "Oh, no," said Gustav. "I do not eat meat." "There is nothing else," declared his brother. "We have searched the entire desert." "I will keep looking," declared Gustav. His brothers glared. "You are a fool. If you expose our secret, you will doom us all." The brethren grabbed him and began to eat him alive. Gustav pulled away with all his strength until at last he escaped, pulling his leg from his socket. The trunk fluttered for an instant. The reptile opened an eye. The brethren panicked. The tree fell. The reptile gobbled away Gustav's family until it could eat no more, at which point the insects devoured it with tears in their eyes. Gustav escaped into hysteria. He felt horribly guilty and he wasn't sure why. Then he realized it was because everything his brother had told him was true. He was completely responsible for the massacre of the only family he had ever known. He had never in his life felt so much grief. He held on to it and kept moving, often thinking about how the lizard might taste. Until one day, Gustav found a leaf. He picked it up and took a large bite. The leaf yelped, because it was not, in fact, a leaf, but a sleeping leafy bug. Gustav recoiled. "Forgive me, I was sure you were a leaf." "I am," said the leaf. "No," replied Gustav. "You are a bug, and I do not eat bugs." "You swallowed," rebuked the leaf. "I'm waiting for my family. Have you seen them?" "No," replied Gustav. "I've been looking for your family for as long as I can remember." "Really?" inquired the leaf. "Are you sure you are a leaf?" asked Gustav. "Of course," said the leaf. "As sure as you are a stick." "I am not a stick." "You look like a stick." "Sticks cannot move," replied Gustav, "just as leaves cannot." "I'm almost certain I could," said the leaf. "Have you ever seen a stick?" "I'm quite sure you're a stick." "Maybe you're right," said the stick. "Climb on my back. I will help you find your family." And off they went. They traveled together for many years, always searching for a home, always in vain. There was never much to see. Gustav kept moving, until at last he had no energy left and he could wander no longer. "I cannot wander any longer," he said. "I don't think there are any trees left." "You are my tree," said the leaf, and she kissed him softly on his ocellus. The stick was able to return to his feet. His leg had grown back and he could move again, but he did not. Instead, he grew another leg, and another, and another. His legs grew legs, his legs grew legs. Even his legs grew legs. Even his legs grew legs. They grew there together until they stood taller than any creature in the desert. And they surged with power and wisdom. They swallowed the stars which had vaporized the earth, and with their heat produced vegetables, so that those who were hungry no longer had to prey upon the weak. They pulled water from below the desert and carved rivers between the dunes so that those who were thirsty no longer had to prey upon the clouds. They turned the sand to soil, and where before there was nothing, their children took root, and the wanderers were obliged to return to the earth.